stars, and that's who we are. We are voices. There's nothing to fear. Explode in your rear. Feel our voices.
Thank you, Mike. We're back here, Chicago. It's VOR, Voice of the Republic. This is Ed.
This is Mike.
This is Carl.
This is
And they are.
Wendi.
I'm Kate. I don't know why I yelled, sorry.
I'm Kate.
She's like, no.
Just in case you guys can't hear me. Just in case.
Yeah,
Just
we're
in case-
back.
Just in case the neighbors can hear, do not call the cops. I am totally here at my own volition.
100% safe.
So yeah, we're here talking about our Halloween picks, some unusual things, some unusual flicks for the Halloween season. So, let's see. Yeah, Carl and Mike, did you guys have a couple for us tonight?
I have a couple. Carl, do you want me to go first? I have a feeling yours are going to be better, more highbrow.
Well, let's do one at a time, so we don't.
Okay.
Go ahead. You go ahead, Mike.
All right. And this one, you guys might know it. I think Wendi might definitely know it. I was a kid. I was living in Germany. I guess I was about 12 or 13.
Necromantic.
What's that?
Was it necromantic?
No.
The Necroshiza?
We had a weekly horror movie show. It was the Deadly Earnest horror show. It was every Friday or Saturday night. I can't remember. And there was a movie that came on, and it wasn't necessarily for Halloween, but it scared the shit. It was called Mausoleum. Do you remember? And it was a bunch of teenagers, and they get locked in a mausoleum. There was a black girl who walked around with a toothbrush in her mouth, and at the end, electricity was shooting out of the drawers where people are being kept for eternity, and and so the people are all standing there, the living people who are locked in there, and they're dodging the electricity, and then the doors open, the drawers start to come out, and the dead people fall. But then the dead people kind of it's almost like Poltergeist. The dead people were they were sort of reanimated, but they were so dry and yellow and husky and so fucked up. Dude. It put me in a weird place where I couldn't even think. I didn't even want the lights on. There's too much light on in the house. It's scary. It was so jacked because everybody was sad and scared and was terrible. There was that one. And there's another one, but I'm going to let Carl take the stage.
Well, since we're talking about things like scared as shitless, the one for me was I was a little kid, and we had HBO, and one night there was a movie called Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah. Oh my God!
That movie, I don't have a phobia of clowns or anything, but I'm surprised I don't because that movie scared the bejesus out of me. For 3 weeks straight, I had this fluffy blue blanket, and I'd wrap myself up in it when I'd sleep, hoping that the clowns would come and think I was already wrapped in the cotton candy
That's actually really clever.
And I was just I'm going to hide from these clowns. And for a month. That was my terror. That was what I was afraid of. That was Satan. Was Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I was so scared.
Yes.
If you want to feel better after I watched Nosferatu for the first time at a way too young age, sorry mom and dad.
The Herzog or the silent?
Oh no, the original.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
the buck-toothed, big-eyed, big-eared.
Yeah, with his fucking hands, and I've slept for 2 years with a blanket around my neck, so a month isn't that bad in comparison.
Yeah.
5-year-old redheaded me with an eye patch with my neck wrapped up. And
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You were a Pippi Longstocking pirate for
I was, and I had an underbite, so I was like this for the first 5 years of my life. Yeah.
See, now I'm picturing the movie May. You got your eye patch taken off.
All of actually most of my friends call me May. Because this shit just worked out. So.
And because you like to go door to door with your freezer, your little
yeah,
cooler
and Duval is pretty bad, so I'd kill him, I guess.
How is it now? In my opinion, that's the only good movie Lucky McKee has done.
Oh God, I don't know. I'm scared to get into that. My hands got sweaty because he's such a cool dude. It's hard not to well, all cheerleaders die.
I didn't like that. I felt like it didn't quite. Yeah, it was too chipper. It didn't quite have the balance.
I love
tone
chippers.
right.
I was alright with it, but I don't know. If we're going with shitless, let's go with shitful. This is Shivers by Cronenberg. A little shit monsters will come and get you and make you rape your friends. So that's what that's about. That's my pick. Is delicious VHS wonder. I've never seen this on anything. Oh wait, I did. I watched this once in HD last week. I'm just coming to the future, you guys. So
also, it's on
The
Instant.
future's scary. It's not worth it.
Watch at home.
yeah, it is on Instant. That was where I watched it, and I was actually blown away. It looks way better on VHS. Who'd have thunk? Or, you know. Actually, it does look. I don't know. I'm really partial to the graininess of VHS. It's like a wine. It gets better with time. And then you can tell where your favorite parts are because it starts tracking.
You can't watch it anymore.
Yeah. You can tell where your favorite part is because the movie ends there because the tape has died.
Yeah. That.
The more you know.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it that there's a VHS love.
It's a weird feeling. It's like it's not like a fetish or anything, but like I am very protective. Like whenever people are like, "Oh, you should really get rid of those." Well, we were talking about this on the walk here because I made them help me park.
Right.
I have currently probably 600 VHS that are all almost in mint condition except for these shitty ones because I watch them all the time.
It's the shitty ones that you watch so much.
It is. Well, yeah, and then I'm really thankful that I have a boyfriend that actually is okay with me having a copious amount of VHS. I've had guys that are not so okay with that because it is kind of weird.
But I mean, I'm sorry, that's bullshit. Because of all the shitty things that you could draw in the dating lottery, having a lot of VHS tapes is like one of the lowest. You have so many things above that. You have like a person that I have a dog that has a bowel problem. You know, it's like that is a potential.
Yeah.
I guess if you walk into a girl's apartment, you don't expect to see hundreds of horror VHS. Usually,
I'll take that over overbearing mother issues or something like that. Or
I would rather see that than the box set Complete Friends.
Mm-hmm. Crack Porter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crack Porter.
Ah.
Together.
Or she's a cutter, but she wants to cut you. I'm a
The only
cutter.
way,
That's called a murder.
You, I'm cutting.
the only way I feel anything anymore is when I cut you. What?
The only way I feel is if you're bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to hear a movie. I want to hear another movie. Who's next?
Wendi.
All right, the Phantasm series.
Fuck yeah.
No, that was mine.
Yeah, wait, I stole yours. But yeah, I mean Reggie the Ice Cream Man, and like the change in the actor who played the young kid, you know, like I feel like every single thing about the
Reggie
Phantasm.
Bannister?
Yes, I just saw him. His daughter went missing. Have you?
Shut
Yeah,
Still?
like well, I saw him at San Diego Comic-Con, and they were looking for it, which is a sad side note.
Yikes.
But anyway, those movies are so awesome.
I feel like I just saw him though, and he seemed happy.
Well, maybe he's happy. Maybe she's been found, but this is
Okay,
like in
yeah.
July, so I
Oh
don't.
yeah. I saw him like. Oh wait, no, it was right before that. So it was.
no.
Sorry.
That was speculating about poor Reggie
Sorry,
Bannister's
I know.
life tragedies.
Gosh.
Hope you found.
Now, was it the first one where the finger turns into like the fly thing?
Yes, yeah.
And
where
it's
he's
on that guy's head, and it's and the mustard.
Actually,
Yeah, it's pretty
which
lynchy.
I'm all about. So.
Wow.
But yeah, and I love so much how the last film uses like cutscenes from the first one as the flashbacks, so you're getting like original material in that. I think that was brilliant. I feel like Coscarelli has never lost a beat. Like John Dies at the End came out last year, and that was exceptional. And he's doing another Phantasm movie now. I feel like Don Coscarelli is still on a roll.
Well, and he also knows what to do. Like, it's instead of like, oh, I'm really successful with this one thing, I'm going to go do something entirely different. I hate when people do that, especially bands. They can go to hell, so.
He knows what he's good at.
Yeah, that's
Yes. He's good at Beastmaster. He's good at Phantasm.
Oh,
Beastmaster.
Oh, that's a whole other show. We need to set that
Carry
one
on
up.
another level.
We'll
Suddenly
dedicate
I wanna
a month
talk
to
about Street
Beastmaster.
Crash, so.
Oh. Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Well, there's another one that I'd like to throw down that was it's made for TV. but it's based on a Stephen King novel, and that would be Salem's Lot.
I knew that was coming, and I felt it, and it felt good.
That was my hiding under the sheets. Again, raised on Halloween. But
Yes.
The vampire, of course, was based on the Nosferatu vampire, at least in the movie version. And of course, Starsky Hutch, David Stoll was fantastic.
Handsome bastard.
Sure. And but the thing that always got me, especially as a little kid, was that another little kid got turned into a vampire. Where usually every other movie you saw was adults, just adults dealing with this crap. Now his buddies turned, and his buddy's coming to him in the middle of the night, knocking on his window like, "Let me in."
Ugh. In jammies.
Like, no way.
Yeah, dude.
Terrifying.
Ed, crazy ass monster kids suck. I hate crazy fucking monster kids. I hate it when kids get changed. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm not trying to steal your thunder, but I will tell you this. My next movie that just made me go crazy with lack of sleep. I can't remember which one it was. It was The Part. What?
Wait a second, Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Your audio is all jacked up.
Is it here?
Probably.
I was hoping you weren't actually using the noodle, but it's the noodle.
Dude, it doesn't work.
You sound like an angry monster, so.
I'm having to look about it.
Yeah.
Is it better now?
No.
It's kind of.
It happens with this headset every time. It's just a matter of time before it gets good. Hey, try to select a different input and then reselect that mic. Maybe that'll kind of reset
it.
Yeah.
Do I do it from the Apple preferences?
Try it from hang on first.
Transformer.
Okay.
Yeah, it says you sound like a transformer, but I know you'd like that.
It almost sounds like Atari sound effects.
Yeah. Oof. Prepare to qualify.
I've got a good Salem's Lot story.
Built-in microphone.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
good.
That's better.
It's all right. See if we can get back to the select the USB again. If it doesn't work.
USB microphone.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It
it.
needed to be, I guess, rebooted a little bit, maybe.
Yeah. Seems like it's working now.
Cool.
Right on.
All right, wrap it
Okay.
up.
All right, so Ed, no, that was all dead area, right? We're gonna erase that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm glad that yours involved children because this next movie, the one that just fucked me, dude, it turned me weird. If there's anything weird for those of you in this podcast who have slept with me and I do the weird shit with you, Ed, Carl.
Either.
Must be
Just
Ed.
putting that out there.
Yeah, for those of you in this podcast I've
That are
slept
male.
with. All right, it was one of the Friday the 13th. That's the Jason. It's the one with Corey Feldman. The whole movie sucks. The whole movie is stupid. It's not even really all that scary. But at the very end, Corey Feldman goes into an embrace with his sister, I believe it is, and then the whole screen goes white, and he, boom, opens those stupid, ugly, pulled Corey Feldman eyes, but he had shaved his head to look like Freddy. Do you remember any of this? Any of you remember this?
Yeah, of course.
It's like he hugs her, and he's like, oh, and then it, boom, he looks up. I'm like,
The fact that Crispin Glover does what is the best dance of all time. I just wrote an article about that dance today.
is that Crispin Glover?
Yeah. Sorry?
Crispin Glover was in there?
Yeah.
We're talking about the final chapter, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the final chapter? Is that what that is? Yes.
Chapter part 4, baby. Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at how we are so BFF. I love this. Yeah, dude. Anytime you take a fucking kid and make them do it, that like works on me on the most basic level. Like just that whole like, oh, I hope I'm not stealing anybody's thunder, but that whole I want to play with you, Daddy. The what was that movie?
Pet Cemetery.
That little kid was so cute, and I hate the name Gage to this day.
Well, I feel like we could have an entire conversation separately about like weird childbirth movies, like It's Alive, and like there's The Brood, like all the weird killer children movies. There's
Oh, can we just do that one next week?
Yeah. Obviously, yeah, so we can discuss the topic next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Omen, obviously Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah.
I just watched 3 of those today. That's really weird.
Ah, you are busy.
When we get off the air, you book them for next week. Get them. I want them on for next week.
Write it down. Made a note that didn't go anywhere, so we're official now.
Well, consider we're living here now.
That's it.
Yeah, we live in the other room.
Speaking of the next show, let's call it a night. Let's get ready for tomorrow's show, where we're going to continue talking about Halloween and horror movies. Then after that, we're going to have our Republicons on Friday, so get that on day 4. So stick around. Go to vorradio.com for all your information. Links to the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Stitcher, iTunes, everywhere we're at.
We are everywhere.
And
Consume
how?
us.
Obey.
Obey your VOR.
Obey.
Beauty. Cool.
Later,
All right.
Gator.
Thanks, ladies. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow in the same clothes.
All right. Hey, kids.
Never
May the
change.
force.
Be with
That ass.